This is Worship Leader Hangout, where we talk about the many aspects of leading worship and leading a worship team. And today we're going to be talking about when not to leave a church. Do not leave a church when you feel as if the grass may be greener on the other side. Oftentimes, some of us have been given better job offers or other opportunities have come in our way that seem better. You know, there's nothing wrong with chasing better opportunities, but be careful that you're not chasing an idol. That idol could be in the form of glory or money or prestige. Those things can blind us to the work that God may be currently doing where we are. And so do not leave simply because the grass looks like it's greener on the other side. Do not leave simply because your church is not growing. Let's be honest. A lot of worship leaders are hoping that as they lead a congregation of 50, this will lead them to a congregation where they can lead 100 people in worship and 200 people in worship. Sometimes when that's not happening and the church is at 50 people, it can be a frustrating experience. Something to take from that would be, what am I doing to evangelize inside my community? And how am I teaching my team to evangelize? And I think it would be a good opportunity for you and your team to work together to reach out into your community. Third thing would be, you may be frustrated with the direction of the church. And that's another reason why you should not leave. Maybe you're frustrated with the direction that the church is going, or maybe you're frustrated because the church is not going in any direction and it's kind of moving it nowhere. This is a great opportunity for you to disciple your team because they really need you in that time. And so don't leave simply because you're frustrated with the direction or the lack of direction of your church. The next thing, don't be so frustrated if you have an awful salary. Oftentimes, it's okay to go to a board member or the pastor and really just frankly tell them, I'm not comfortable with what I'm being paid. This is not a livable wage. Or maybe it is a livable wage and you're living way beyond your means. And so that's another thing to look at too. But don't leave simply because you have a bad salary. And finally, I want to say, do not leave when you don't have peace about leaving. It's easy to be frustrated and through that frustration just say, that's it, I'm quitting, I'm looking for another job tomorrow. And for some of you that are very talented, that's not a problem for you. If you do not have peace in your heart about leaving, I really believe that is the Holy Spirit speaking to you. And I want to say, let all your decisions be motivated by the gospel. Is what I'm doing going to advance the gospel? Or is it really just to seek glory for myself? And I think if we come to honest answers, that may really mean that we should leave, or that may mean I really need to stay. I'm really a fan of longevity, and I believe it's very important that worship leaders learn to stay where they are for as long as God would have them there. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and remember, great worship leaders are always learning.